All right, welcome back to another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Sentinel's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse SV Action Miles Morales. And I have to say that this guy is really cool. Now, I have the Mafex Miles Morales. A lot of people had a lot of issues with that guy because of his lankiness or because he just felt whatever. I like both of these guys. They both have their issues. Let me just put it that way. This one doesn't have that many issues. Neither does the Mafex, but there's a couple here's and there's, and I'll go through that. Let me stop jibber jabbering about it. But anyway, this guy comes with a ton of accessories. So I'm not going to go over all of them. I'll show the tray, and then what I'll do is I'll do my best to kind of show them off in a different way to do my best in that. So with that being said, let's move on and let's take a good look at this Sentinel Miles Morales, shall we? All right, so let's take a look at his paint. Now, as you can see, I already have some of these accessories already on him, like his little tiny cell phone. So I'll just show that off. This thing is small, so you just don't want to lose that, because then, you know, the carpet monster will definitely eat that. So this guy here has, I mean, that's cool. There's a person on it. It just has, it's just cool. It's a cool little accessory. Moving on, you have, and it does have some tiny bits that he comes with that are just kind of like, you want to be very careful because you will lose them or break them possibly. So you just want to be careful. I love the fact that he has the spray can in this hand. And, you know, if you've seen my Koska Reeves review, you can see him in the background spray painting. So you can actually have him to where he's, you know, like he's spray painting something here. And that's cool. That's a great little throwback to the movie. I love the headphones on him. They come right off. It's another little accessory. I like the headphones. He comes with three alternate heads. He has this head here. He has a regular Spider-Man mask head, and he has the Miles Morales head, which I will go over that as well. All right, so this guy here, his jacket, his hood that's laying down, all of it, it's not cloth, it's a hard plastic. His shorts are kind of a soft plastic. It's not like the Mafex where everything is cloth. And then he has his Nikes. Of course, they didn't put the Nike emblem on them because of, you know, copyright reasons and all that stuff. Then you have the shoelaces. The shoelaces here on these shoes, that is another accessory. He has the tied and then the untied, and they come off. So you want to be careful you don't lose these. I probably will not pose this guy dressed this way because I already have the Mafex Miles dressed this way. What I'll probably do is I will have him in his Spidey suit, and yeah, that's how I'm going to have him displayed. All right, so moving on. All right, let me just pop out this hand. So you just take his hand and just pop it off. As you can see, it's on a peg that slides in. So that's cool. So you have that. Oop. And then all right, let's just drop him all over the place. I'm gonna put a fist hand in here. So you're just gonna take it and you're just gonna pop it back on. So now you have him with a fist hand. All right, so just really quick. Now this guy here, the way you change everything on him to be completely in his Spidey suit is done a different way. You have to take him all apart, all the pieces, the arms, the jacket then comes off, the body pops in half, the legs slide out, the feet come off, so you put on everything else individually. And I'll do that off camera and then I'll show that off. But as of right now, I just want to go over some of the paint sculpt. So, I mean, look at the emblem on his jacket. I mean, if I can get that to focus through. Nicely done, nicely painted. I love the laces on the jacket. The zipper, the underneath, the hoodie underneath, and the jacket itself. I mean, look at the zippers on there. Very nice. And then you have his, his head sculpt, the paint around the eyes, beautifully done. I mean, Sentinel, if you guys haven't seen my review on my Sentinel Fighting Armor Wolverine, check it out. He didn't come with a whole lot of accessories, but Sentinel made the same figure as this one. And I know there's a regular Spider-Man out there. That Sentinel did also. I missed out on that one, but what are you gonna do? The Sentinel knocked this out of the park, man. I mean, look at the paint on that Spidey emblem. It's nice. It's very nice. The red on the fingertips, the belt on the shorts. I mean, they did a wonderful job. The elastic on the bottom of the jacket, the elastic around the sleeves, the pockets in the back of the pants, and then you have the actual folds in the pants. I mean the shorts, I should say. I apologize. Then you have his Nikes, the red and white Nike Jordans that he has on. Nicely done. I mean, just nicely done. Look at them. Beautiful. And like I said, the shoelaces, tied or untied, these pop out. So you want to be very careful with them. All right. So just really quick, I just want to pop off his head, and that'll do on camera. So you have the dumbbell joint in here, and this dumbbell joint, I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but that's where it pops on to this dumbbell joint, the head does. So you just take it, boom. It's that easy. It is that easy. So the one problem I do have, and posing this guy is not going to be hard to do whatsoever, because he just seems to, like, you can just pose him and he'll just fall right into place. The one problem I do have, and it's really a disappointment, is this. I love this Miles Morales head. It's a great head sculpt. I mean, look at that face. I mean, fabulous, right? The only problem is when they stuck the part of the peg where the head snaps on, they messed mine up. So this will not go on. But that's all right, because I have the other Miles, and he has a beautiful head sculpt. So yeah, this one will be in, like I said, in his Spidey armor, which is a bummer because I like that head sculpt. Nicely done. Now, I'm going to show you with the hood real quick, and then I'm going to do a couple, what do you call it? Different poses with him dressed like this, and then I'll do a couple other different poses with him dressed in his Spidey suit. But just really quick, I just want to show how this hood just unclips from the back and then slides off the neck. So he has, you know, this peg hole here, or slot, you could say, and then this here is where the hoodie slides over. The other one does the same thing. So you want to take this peg, slide it into this hole here. Once you get it around his neck, and then you just want to line that up. Come on. So you're done, like I said, off camera. And there he is with his hoodie. There we go. And there it is. And it looks good. It looks really good. I mean, like I said, this Miles Morales is really cool. All right, so let me put the other one back on. Once again, you just pop this off just like that, and then you can take where the hood is laid down and just slide it on over, and then tuck this. Yeah, all right. Just pop it right in there. There it goes. And you just pop that bad boy right in there. And there you have Miles without the hood. All right, guys. So just really quick, let me just move him out of the way, and let me just show you. So here's the display. He comes with a stand. He comes with two whipping hands. He comes with a web line. Here are the untied laces, and then the bow laces go here. His phone goes here, and his headphones go here. That's in the bottom tray. And then in the top tray itself, which is definitely a lot of stuff, there are all his hands. This is for holding the phone. He has the open hands. I believe his crawling hands. Well, these are the crawling hands, or sticking to the wall hands, where he's kind of, you know, with his feet to the back and so on and so forth. And then I guess these would be considered crawling hands as well. You have his other bottom part of his torso, a mallet that he comes with, and I don't remember why he has a mallet. His other set of feet and his suited hands, fists, and his arms are here, and then his two head sculpts, the hood, and then the other hood goes there. Jacket and stuff goes here, and then Miles would go in here. Yeah, so those are all the accessories that this guy comes with. So let me try and pose this guy out for you guys so you guys can see some cool poses. And then, you know, I will go over pros, cons, and I don't have anybody out to compare them to, so I apologize for that. And then we'll just end the review. All right, give me a minute. Now, we've all seen Miles do this before when he's jumping, so that's pretty cool to see. I didn't forget about articulation. I will go over that, but I just wanted to show a few of his capabilities here. So just bear with me, please. So here's a nice little pose. I'll be back with another one. Here he is web slinging. Here's another pose of him web slinging, just a different angle. I figured you guys would like to get it, you know, would like to see, you know, I mean, this guy poses easy. You know, you just got to be careful, take your time, whatever the case, get him in the poses that you want. But he poses like butter, guys. I'm sorry I'm not a guy who does this on camera, because if we did, we'd be here all day. But let me do a couple more, and then we'll do articulation, and then we'll bring this review to an end. And then please stay tuned for the pictures at the end as well. All right, so just give me a few minutes. Here he is when he drops down from the ceiling or just being quiet. Nice little drop down spider pose. Now here's Miles web slinging in his full Spidey suit. Here's Miles web thwipping or slinging, whatever you want to say. But once again, another great pose. Here's Miles web swinging pose. Yeah, yo. And here is another swinging pose that you can put him in. I'm telling you, this guy poses like butter. Here's a different angle for you guys to see. I just turned him into a different angle. This is Miles in a crawling position, which is pretty cool. Put him in. All right, and here's Miles hanging upside down on the web. So you can get him in these poses, which is pretty cool. Here he is in his famous crouching pose. All right, guys, now that I went through all those poses and everything else, let's do a quick, and take a look. His articulation, he can look up from head to toe. He can look down at his toes. He can look to the right. He can look to the left, and he has head tilt. All right, as far as his arms going all the way out, they go out like nobody's business going out. I do know that one side of mine actually moves out further than the other, but that's cool. Whatever. All right, so pinless tech right here. And he has his double jointed elbows, which gives him a lot of range. All right, he has a wrist swivel, but no wrist bend. Not on this here, because they're all on the pegs, and none of the pegs actually have wrist articulation, except for the swivel part. Moving down to the torso area, he can crunch that far. And that's good. That's far. You want Spider-Man to crunch far. He can actually move back that far. And as you can see, the sculpt starts to come away from it. But, you know, just push it down. And there you go. All right. He has an upper torso swivel. Oh, I'm off camera. Upper torso swivel. Sorry, guys. And he has a lower torso swivel. And he has a waist swivel as well. All right. Now moving down to the hip area. He could do the split that far. Does he have drop down legs? No, he does not. His legs can move forward that far, back that far. All right, he has no upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees, which brings him up pretty far. His ankle articulation, he can move forward this far, and he can move back this far, which is pretty far. And then he has his side-to-side rocker that you can get his foot to move. All right, then he has his toe hinge. So overall, this guy here is a fabulous figure. I love him. I love him. The Mayfex one I love as well. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Miles Morales, he is, besides the regular, Spider-Man, which is Peter Parker, which we all know. He is my favorite character, one of my favorite Spider-Men. Yeah. I love his character. I can't wait to see him start popping up in the movies. And I would like to see, the game was fabulous. I enjoyed playing the game. If you guys got to play the game. Yeah, sorry for the ums. I think that that the comic, it was a great comic, and the game, it was a great game. I think they did a lot of good stuff with this guy. I would like to see him showing up in the movies. That would be really, really cool. So guys, like I said before, I'm trying to get him to stand, and he doesn't want to stand now. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Like I said, he comes with a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff to kind of go through, to do the poses and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have nobody to compare him to out and about, so I do apologize for that. I did not show off his mallet. That was the only other thing. And you just kind of pull this off, slide this into the hand, and then pop that in. I got into showing off more of what he can do than anything else. A lot of stuff to go over. Hopefully this was not as long as the Captain America one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, subscribe, share the videos, man. The more you share, the more they get out there. And hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on anything that I'm putting up there. Everybody who has supported me this far and that has been with me since the beginning, and those that have just joined, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and this is why I keep doing it. With that being said, guys, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and always, 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 always leave comments down below, and I'll catch you all on the flippity flip. And one last thing, I had to do it. He can do a handstand. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Catch you on Flip Flip.